Introducing DSG's 5MT podcast, where we draw inspiration from the annual 3-minute thesis or 3MT competition for PhD candidates, challenging them to explain complex research in 3 minutes or less. In each 5-minute episode, we'll dive into a marketing topic, giving you actionable information in a fast-moving and fun format. Tune in for quick, valuable marketing insights on the 5MT podcast by your DSG marketing team. Hey, Paige, how's it going?
Hi, Mike.
So we've been busted, you and I. Well, we were told very, very directly and specifically to say to use a name on this show that we have not been using.
Oh.
Our producer, Jack Marinello.
Oh, he has a celebrity nickname.
He does. And
Yes.
I think we really have to apologize to him.
I'm so sorry, Jack. We haven't been using your celebrity nickname.
It's okay.
So
it's okay.
From now on, we'll be referring to you as Jackie M.
Jackie M.
Okay.
That's right.
Jackie M.
When I'm behind the mic, I have a whole different persona, guys.
I can tell. And I've seen you off mic. Okay, so tell us a little bit about the background of Jackie M.
Okay, yeah. So it actually started my senior year of high school. My psychology teacher just randomly started calling me Jackie M.
Jackie M.
And yeah, literally like that. He would just anytime I came in, he'd be like Jackie M. And it kind of just stuck.
That's what we have to do.
Jackie M. Psychology.
Jackie M. So then
Psychology experiment.
I guess the rest of the senior year, I was just called Jackie or Jackie M through my friends. And then in college, I think I referenced this in one of our first episodes, is that I had my own radio show, and I actually decided to call it the Jackie M Show.
Oh, nice.
So then it came full circle, and then I decided now that when I'm behind a mic, I am Jackie M. So.
Oh, I love it.
Well,
I love it.
It's a little background story.
Sincerest apologies, Jackie M. We will only refer to you as Jackie M from now on.
Yes,
Thank you.
Jackie M.
I appreciate that.
Okay, so Jackie M. What's the question?
Question today is, what is the most common mistake you see marketers make?
Mike, you want to take this one or do you want me to take it?
I'm happy to jump in.
Oh my God.
I have a real.
He has a devilish grin on his face.
This. Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
And this is no knock. I want to preface this with no knock on agencies who do this, on technologies that provide this. But there's just
He's not throwing punches, people.
Not throwing punches. This is a cautionary tale. It really comes down to and boils down to act with intent, right? Okay, so keep that in mind while I'm going through this spiel. So there are a number of programs out there that allow marketers or people who don't have a ton of time to work on social media to generate content, post content, schedule it out, make it, 5 times a week, 10 times a week. And there's pricing packages associated with all of that. A ton of, these programs use recycled content, now AI generated content. And I think one of the dangers that people fall into when they're using these programs is they constantly spit out content that's somewhat relevant, but only relevant at a high level. And it's not very engaging to their particular audience. So when using social media, a marketer or a business owner should be very intentful with what they're trying to do. We've spoken a lot about putting individual offers on posts, but speak to your clients. Use the native functions of the social media platforms to engage with them, thank them, communicate with them, help understand what your clients are looking for in that particular platform. And then content can be developed quickly these days. I think with some of the new AI tools, whether it's ChatGPT, I'm not giving them a full-throated endorsement here, but it is one of the easier ones to use and one that's in the news a lot. You can develop several posts very quickly that can be very targeted, and you can have a conversation about it. Just ask one of these AI programs, hey, what should I talk about my business? Here's my website. Tell me what I should talk to my people on social media about. That's a great starting point. So one of the dangers I think that certainly over the last 5-10 years, is people trying to just use the kind of simple logic of, I need to post all the time. Don't do that. Be useful. Be intentful. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger says in his Netflix documentary. Be useful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be useful.
And again, no knock on companies or technologies that provide this service, but you really do need to get in there and be your own brand. We tell marketers that all the time.
Yeah. I love that. Who is your marketer and what does he do? I always think about, like, when you talk like that, Mike, I think about the quote, quality over quantity.
Yes.
Would you say that that's fair? That's a rule to follow with the intent?
Or be, quality and quantity. It really...
Yeah, it just depends on what you have time for, right? Like, it's great to get your name out there as much as possible, but don't make it look like crap.
Engage.
Yeah, engage. Definitely. Okay, so I agree with you 1,000%, but I think a major mistake that I've seen in my years of being an agency is having clients that don't understand their reporting.
Ah, that's a great one.
Don't understand what an impression means or a profile view or what really their idea data story would be. And what I mean by data story is why are you running a campaign, right? Mm-hmm. Are you trying to get eyes on your brand? Are you trying to get phone calls? Are you trying to get engagement through a form fill so you can get build an email marketing campaign? So not only do you need to be clear on what you want to get out of your marketing, but you need to understand the performance. And that usually comes, I know from our agency, we provide reporting on a monthly basis, and we try and engage with our clients as much as possible through the lens of education of okay, so let's really dig into what an impression means, which is essentially just views of your brand online through your marketing efforts. Or, hey, we've gotten, 10 phone calls for you. Did you notice that your phone was ringing off the hook? And, what type of calls are you getting? So I would say a lot of times we would send out reporting or we try and set up meetings and we're sometimes even ignored, even though we're no, you really need to look at this to understand your performance. And I would even say if you have an agency that's not pushing you to look at the reporting, then you should find a new agency. I'm serious. Why would you be running marketing if you're not going to be looking at how it's doing and then totally adjust accordingly to make it the most that you can make it?
It sounds extreme, but it is important, right? Mm-hmm. Why we now have the capability to look into programs and dissect what is happening at every stage. There's a mini marketing funnel in each one.
Yeah.
So, So, why not understand it? There's something there at every stage.
Yeah.
All right, Jackie M., how do we do?
Jackie M.
You guys did pretty good. I think
you're so positive for us.
One or none is the goal. And I would say the only one is impressions. But if you want to just touch on that, you kind of went over.
Sure.
You kind of went over briefly. But
I did. I tried.
Yeah.
I did try and take a moment. So, and Mike, please elaborate too, if you feel like you need to. Mm-hmm. So an impression is a metric that us marketers, typically agencies, will report on for us and the clients to understand how many eyes or views have been on your brand through your marketing channels. So an impression can mean something different, really, per channel. Absolutely. But I would say, for the most part, it's going to be eyes on your brand. And it's total. So it could be 10 views from the same person.
Yep.
And then there's also unique views, which are also calculated differently per channel, which makes it really frustrating. But also something that your agency or, maybe a marketing consultant can explain what it is on per channel. But for the most part, that's what I usually explain to clients on what it is.
No, it's a great call. Some good examples are, Nielsen comes out with these TV ratings, right, which are based on views or unique households watching that particular show. There's also billboards. There's metrics of how many people see the actual billboard. Again, eyes on brand. That's another great example.
Ooh, yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in to DSG's 5MT podcast. I'd love to thank my co-host, Mike Gatos.
Truly my pleasure. And I would like to give a big thank you to our producer, Jack Marinello.
If you enjoyed this podcast, like and subscribe to 5MT. Have a question? Leave a comment. Tune in next time.
Happy marketing.